Welcome back, guys, to your favorite place to be. Wanted to chime in on a few topics. Obviously, a lot of people have been reaching out, guys, and it's I thank you guys for that, and girls around the world. To be such a confused man as myself, to get so much feedback on somehow wanting to join the confusion. So we appreciate you guys reaching out. Seriously, all jokes aside, we appreciate you guys reaching out. A lot of people have been asking me about a lot of stuff. And guys, I have to be real with you. I want to enjoy this. Okay, I'm going to enjoy this. So let's start with a couple topics. Obviously, you guys see the videos coming out. Bada boom, bada bam. Easy peasy. Obviously, a lot of the stuff kind of just, right over people's heads, right? They don't see what's right in front of them. Much less days, months ahead, years from now, the time it's taken, the ability to place yourself in positions to gain massive gains. People have on the channel, obviously, most people have came down to get their edge. They've been trying to get their edge and find their footing in the crypto market. I get it. You guys don't know what to do. You guys, it's like you're just getting all these AI videos that are just, beyond boring. And the people you guys do find to relate with that seem like normal people are just caught up in the same paradigm. So it's most people, this is most, but a lot of people have reached here on the channel, and they either don't know what we're talking about, or they find the channel based on us hitting certain points that I've been trying to hit home to you guys since day one here on the channel. We're going to take you through all of it this Friday. We're going to take you through various coin choices, where the narrative is going, things like this. And focus for you to see me. So there's a lot of stuff that we're going to unpack, obviously, this Friday. It's going to be like mega upload, right? You guys get it? Mega upload. Kim.com. Kim.com. What a guy. Shout outs to Kim.com. How you doing? How's that Cash Rain doing? There's just so many topics, guys. It's like, for me to get the amount of information I have to get out to you guys, this camera would just be rolling 24/7. It's a lot, guys. There is a lot of stuff to unpack here on the channel. We have a ton of new people that have arrived. That where do I start? Where do we start with this? Maybe we never do. Maybe we never do start, and that's a fine position to be in as well, guys. Because the amount of time that I have been on my phone and my computer learning about this stuff, in a fetal position right over there on that bed. I couldn't tell you guys. It's just not me. I've done none of my research on YouTube, hardly, other than explanation videos and some entertainment around things that might be relevant to what's really going on in crypto. I've done absolutely, YouTube is not the crypto way, right? You have to actually research it. You got to find the articles. You have to find the communities. You have to dive in the communities. You have to audit yourself, audit the community. You have to understand some mathematics. You have to understand how the math applies, how the math applies to not only the crypto, but the psychology of people, right? That's who's purchasing this stuff, right? So you have to apply really a holistic approach to this. And that's what we've done here on the channel. We've tried to cut a lot of the learning curve out, right? Because a lot of people, they don't have the ability to For one, the interest isn't there genuinely. They don't have the interest in really learning about it. They just want a get rich quick scheme. It doesn't happen here in crypto. In fact, that's the whole reason Wall Street is trying to get so hard behind a few select projects with various different functionality on the specific blockchains. We can say for almost certainty that these companies are trying to exploit something that the only way it's going to exist is if their hands are in everything. And honestly, I don't think they're still going to, at the end of the day, control as much as they think. You guys saw the JPM Morgan coin, remember, just a few years ago. Bitcoin is a scam. It's going to go to zero. There's, I don't understand it, Jamie Dimon. I don't understand why people buy it. It's just it's like what did he compare it to? Like, what did he said? He said this the dumbest. It was the dumbest thing. I think it was at the Thanksgiving parade in 2017 or 18. Like, oh, I don't know why people buy it. They want to buy Bitcoin, yeah, and like hope somebody buys it or something like that. It was just all this. And well, now they're launching a coin on Base, Ethereum second layer scaling solution. So the whole thing, there's so many different things. So we try to unpack it here. Try to shave off the majority of it to give you something that you can understand and maybe profit from, and then through that profiting and your growth in the crypto community, then you can kind of take some of that stuff and go with it, right? You can learn more about it. You can spend the hours and days and time that it's going to take, because you're not going to, we'll tell you a couple of different things, but I'm not going to tell you guys everything that you need to know. There's, it's impossible. There's no way. I don't even know it myself. So we've been able to, here on the channel a lot, I don't know if people have noticed, been able to navigate in a direction that has been profitable, right? If you guys have been watching the channel, it's been very profitable for me and everybody watching. Taking my lead, obviously. They're not holding my hand going, yeah. But they are profiting, right? There's people that have profited that I've talked to in my real life outside of this YouTube thing. And, they're up over 1,000%, and you guys some people are watching the videos, some are, a lot of time if I send them a coin, I'll see if they'll actually, I'll go back and look at their transaction history, right, on a lot of these coins. Of like, hey man, you know what this coin is? I'm going to send you some Bitcoin Cash, or I'm going to send you some Zcash, or I'm going to send you some coins here. Here's $5 worth. I'll send it. Go back years later and see their portfolio. It's in the same wallet. So there's people that have benefited. I personally have probably set people up for investments that would outperform any hedge fund. Because it's really actually not I don't seek gratification from it. We actually here on the channel, surprisingly, we don't seek praise for it. We actually expect it to actually happen, right? So when it does happen, we're not so surprised. We're not caught off guard because we're actually expecting that. So when you're expecting something and it happens, you're not as ecstatic as you're just like, oh man, like putting your you're throwing the dice on a roulette board, or any of these gambling things. You're not just gambling. You're taking a few different values, right? A couple attributes that have mathematics behind them. Those mathematics therefore play out into various functions within the crypto ecosystems, right? Different ecosystems. And then they're also interacting with some different ecosystems, right? Like crypto, this crypto is now interacting with the Ethereum virtual machine, right? We've seen this whole thing play out. Ethereum switching to proof of stake, right? With node operators being who? Guys, it's easy. It's Bitcoin whales. It's really, So it's really Bitcoin whales. Also, it's crypto people that are able to provide liquidity, right? It's the order books behind the various coins, the entities behind various coins. I'd say there's probably some type of general consensus and analytical data. So these crypto whales, they build the order books out, right? They build the order books out that way, and an order book simply is just a mathematical formula that's built out a lot of times not even by the actual founders or creators of the actual token or coin or really much of anything. It's really, you have some entity, some body of people, you know, a Coinbase, an individual whale that has billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin, if that's the trading pair they want to trade it to, or billions of dollars worth of Ethereum, or let's just start even smaller, maybe millions, and then maybe, 10 million or 20 million for a shitcoin, or 100 million, couple 100 million, and then they raise, or they partner, right? They it's all in the world of crypto, guys. A coin doesn't exist without an order book. In startup coins, I mean, you can, like Bitcoin, some of the Bitcoin versions like Bitcoin SV, Bitcoin Cash, even Bitcoin Gold. Bitcoin Gold has crashed, by the way. I don't know if people have seen that price, but we've made a few Bitcoin Gold videos. I didn't expect it to basically just disappear like that, but it basically did. And that's what I'm telling you, that Bitcoin Gold was looked back at now as a kind of a scam, right? That the founders scammed. They actually changed the computer code in a way that nobody saw it and thought, and then it got delisted, and then so on and so on, and now it's just basically, it's just like a dead coin. And then on the flip side, you have coins like Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV that are still around, still have organic communities, organic growth. And some of these are Bitcoin Cash. I think it's like a top 15 coins still, right? It's gone between like 20 and 10. And the volume, remember the volume on Bitcoin Cash that we were talking about at the beginning of the channel a couple years ago. But so you have order books from pretty much any new coin, right? If a coin is starting out of nowhere, I mean, even if you have mining, like even Caspa, right? Like Caspa was a coin that is mineable, right? It's got different mathematical functions behind it that pivot the price, but you still have order books, right? There's still some type of whale that's on the side of that Bitcoin BTC trading pair / Caspa trade, right? Even in Bitcoin Cash and BSV, you still have the same thing, even though it's mostly the crypto exchanges, right, that are building the order books out. But on the flip side of that, it actually is a body of people or a group of people, or if you think about it like this, it could be their order book versus somebody else's order book. It could be like BitGet exchange versus the HitBTC exchange order books, collaboratively trading in some sort of fashion to create profitability for these crypto exchanges. So there's that aspect of it. There's also the aspect of somebody creating a token, and that in itself is just a scam, right? Like if I create a token, I tell you it does this, this, and this, and I have, $200 million worth of Ethereum, and then another $100,000 to do, or $1 million worth of marketing. I have an ERC20 token, right? I have a token, which seems to be the most of the stuff happening on Ethereum, at least from what I'm seeing, right? At least that's what I see as somebody in the crypto space, as an observer. It's like all that stuff on Ethereum just seems to me, these different tokens bridging with other tokens, different protocols, but really they're just communicating some sort of exchange rate, right, for people coming in to buy, right? People coming in to buy it fluctuates that mathematics, right? And the more the price goes up, more people come in, right? Is somebody on the other side selling, securing another position somewhere else, whether it's a derivative of that crypto, right? Or it's a derivative of another crypto. I mean, we don't know exactly, how the interoperability works on the analytics that we're talking about here on the channel, because this isn't the stuff people are talking about, right? People are not talking about. So the reason we're talking about it here on this channel is, for one, so you understand how 99% of the crypto markets work. And two, Z higher near swap intent is so cool. I'm new about blah blah. So like, it's all this stuff's communicating, and 99% of it is garbage. 99%. The other 1% is at least what I'm investing in and what you should be looking into. I can't tell you guys what to invest in. I don't have that. I don't have that experience. I'm not your financial advisor. And I don't want to be, honestly. I don't want you guys to just buy stuff because I'm buying it. That would be the worst thing to do. This guy on YouTube was telling me to buy it, so I just bought it. Where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in that? But we do give you something here on the channel so you can go, okay, I see kind of what this guy's talking about. This stuff isn't just all hype or all tech, or it's a mix of both. But I think if you look at the coins that have been performing recently and the way the narrative has shifted recently, I think the narrative this time, or at least going forward, because we don't want to say this time as if we don't want to make the mistake of saying this time as if it's going to be like all the last times in crypto, right? Because we'd be naive to do that. Because the last reason the bull run, it went up and exploded and then and bubbled up and popped. If we go back, there's always a reason it bubbles up, pops, and then bubbles up again, right? But is it possible to think that, Bitcoin's been around since 2009, right? It's that old. You have other crypto coins. You have other altcoins now that are over a decade, right? Over a decade old. And we'll get into all these. We're going to talk about them all. But there's always been something that's interfered with the ecosystem as a whole, that has considerably sent the prices crashing down from when a lot of people are starting to look into it. That's always happened. It's if you go back and look at the history, there was the Mt. Gox hack. There was all these things, and there could be other hacks, right? We've seen hacks even since FTX crash. FTX exchange fallout, where that hack lost pretty much everybody in crypto that was new. We lost tons of people because of that. Terra Luna, we lost tons of people because of that. Right now, there's nothing but organic growth. There's nothing but, it's like, we're where we should be really with crypto, and like this optional privacy narrative, guys, is really picking up. If you guys have came back to the channel, or maybe you've been, absent from crypto due to some time, for whatever reason, and the prices are up, and now you've returned back to this, to this crypto world. The privacy narrative, guys, is probably the best thing crypto has going forward. It's not DeFi. It's not any of these other things, because the real crypto people, and I mean the owners of the crypto exchanges, the people that have been it, way longer than me. Like I would say, 2012, 13, maybe 2014, 15 even. It's a no-brainer. That's got to be what these people want. That's the way they get the most control over whatever coin they're vested in, or whatever coin, or whatever their MO is in crypto. If they haven't pushed out by now, which we've seen some people push out too. We've seen people, like there was a guy from Ethereum that just walked away. He's like, I'm done with crypto. he's like one of the Ethereum founders. I think he's from Canada. I forget his name. He was like one of the first people. He's just like, I'm just moving on to other stuff. But on the flip side of that too is look at the founders that did that, right? Look at the Doge founders. You know, their coins are like, had they just look at Charlie Lee, people say, oh, Charlie Lee. So these people are still, you know, some of them in the crypto world, some of them not, right? They're not in the crypto world anymore. But it always circles around back to that same idea, right? We have the order book, we have the OG crypto, the OG crypto values. We have those. And then again, we have the order book, right? Which goes back to the order book because that order book exists solely because that person has a shitload of fucking Bitcoin or a shitload of Ethereum or a shitload of Solana. Most recently, right? Solana, which we made a video like 2 years ago now, guys. What was it? 2024? So almost 2 years ago, this February, I believe we made that video about Solana might be the next biggest scam. And kind of what I meant by that video was, you know, it went up. I mean, it went up, I guess, almost to 300, towards 300. And then it's just been in the same price point for like the longest time, right? It's because these people, these VCs, these venture capitalists came in. They bought Solana at $9, right? Huge lots of orders, either personally from the crypto exchange or they are essentially the crypto exchange, and their exchange rates, if you went back and you look at them, probably could find some of this data. And there's people that do, right? There are people that do. There are firms that track this data, even though they're not telling you they are. And then they bought Solana at $9, and now they've gone, you know, and what is his name? The guy, the Bitcoin guy, Bitcoin Da Vinci, right? Bitcoin Da Vinci Bitcoin, or Bitcoin Da Vinci. He's like somebody that could, you know, right? He could sell Bitcoin and go into Solana with these huge lot orders, and then over a course of a year, create various meme tokens, different marketing, be talking with people on YouTube, endorsing some of these things, right? Some of these little communities that are paid marketing campaigns, you know, where they buy views and buy subscribers, and then there is a percentage of those that are real that follow in and go in and buy this liquidity from Da Vinci, right? And I don't know Da Vinci. I'm just using, you know, somebody that's been in the Bitcoin world for a while, right? And it's like, well, I mean, Da Vinci's popped up on my phone. Buy Solana meme token. Buy this. Like, why? Like, if you're a crypto guy, why the hell would you want somebody to buy that? You know, it's like sticking my face on a coin and saying buy this, but I know that it's just a token contract based on a bag of Solana that I own, with a mathematical formula to, you know, reverse the profits into my back pocket. See, that's what I'm trying to get you guys to tell you. And again, I have no Da Vinci. I'm taking the name because people watching the channel can make the analogy, right? It doesn't have to be fucking Da Vinci. It could be a you know, another 10,000 other whales, right? Or exchange buddies, right? Exchange buddies. So there's the order book, there's Bitcoin whales, there is the various narratives. There's the new narrative, which seems to be happening, and I'm gonna try to make other videos after this to go into some of these. Obviously, you can't dive into. It wouldn't be appropriate to say all this stuff without diving into where the current narrative is, how it applies to all the back history up till this point, from, you know, just my point of view. It's just my perception. It may or may not be right. There might be zero truth to it. There might be 12%, 15, or 75, or 8. You know, I don't have all the answers, guys. That's what I'm telling you. Don't base your profits. Don't even base your profits recently on the Zcash run. Honestly, A lot of people are wondering, what do you mean by that? Did you sell your Zcash? Dude, like, you guys really need to see where we're coming from here on the channel. But you know, we're gonna dive into this new narrative, right, that seems to be emerging in crypto world. But I don't see anything. I mean, there's no, you know, what coin other than Zcash has exploded? We haven't had the massive Terra Luna Bitcoin altcoin season bubble happen yet, right? You know, it doesn't exist. We don't have any FTT, you know, Sam Bankman-Fried fucking bringing all this venture. Now we have like legal hedge funds, you know, investing in this stuff. We have like, you know, look at Grayscale. Look how many Grayscale holding trusts there are. We now have ETFs, so it's like kind of a different playing ground, I would say now. While at the same time, you know, things being kind of generally the same, right? All right, so we're gonna wrap this video up. I think you guys got a lot out of it. Drop it in the comments. Let me know if you kind of see what I'm saying. And you know, we'll make some videos here. Obviously, people want specific videos on specific coins. I get it. All right, but we can't unpack where potential prices will go without first understanding what will push the prices there. Because I don't want this to be something where you guys are like, oh, he said buy this, I'm gonna buy this, and like run in there. I mean, you guys see the kind of the theme of the channel, the NPC Wojak, so you guys kind of get the theme. So you know, it's a reason it's right there in front of you, okay? Because if it wasn't, you know, then you're just watching some YouTube guy like, oh, I'm gonna buy this coin because he said to buy it. Like, yes, do that, but I'm not gonna tell you if, when, and ever if I sell. I'm just gonna keep. I'm just gonna be like, it's just gonna be the same thing running here always and definitely. It's just like this thing that just keeps going, just keeps running. It's like a loop. It's like a loop that just keeps running. And you know, there'll be people that do much better. There'll be people that sucker out, and I've already seen the suckers, man. I've seen so many of them, and you know, I just don't want you guys to think because I'm doing well that you're just going to come in and do well. I want you to do well, but I want you to do well based on you putting in the time. I don't want you to just come in here, you know, and basically just profit, leave, and then come back and think you're going to profit every time. You won't. You will not profit every time taking my advice or anybody else's advice. The only way you will profit every time is if you include the loop. If you keep doing the same loop, right? It's a loop, guys. Do you not see it? There's 22. I don't know how many tokens or coins that are out there, but it's a giant fucking loop. It's just looping around. People jump out. People sell. People, you know, it doesn't matter. They bought the wrong thing. They should have sold instead of buying, right? And the coins that a lot of people have been missing out recently, that they've been selling, they're going to regret that. They're going to wish they didn't sell those coins. I'm not going to tell you what they are, right? You guys know what they are if you're watching, but they're going to regret selling those coins. And these YouTubers that missed it, that are suddenly trying to convince you to short it, they're going to pay for that too. They're going to pay for that too. Because a lot of the stuff they're saying, a lot of the stuff, see what we're saying is actually real. What they're saying is just, it's something else. It's not real. It's something that they're trying to perpetuate to you, somebody that's new, that doesn't understand, that they know what it is that's going on. Most of these YouTubers, they've missed it. They missed Stellar Lumens. We missed XRP, but we got Stellar Lumens. And if you went back and you looked at history on that, that's an easy one to see too. But we got Stellar Lumens, we got Zcash. We're gonna keep getting coins on the channel because it's like I said, it's just a loop. It's just going around the entire crypto world, you know, the loop's running, people are jumping ship, people are getting pushed out of the way. And, you know, the narrative's changing. You know, some people, you know, think if they just hold indefinitely, things will be great. And they, you know, oh, just hold the tokens forever or watch them go to zero. They literally, they want to get rich quick without putting in the work. That'll never happen in this video. It'll never happen in your life. It'll never happen in any endeavor that you ever try to do, including this channel and all investment advice. So we are going to do the video. We're going to cut it short, a bit of a rant towards the end, and we'll make some more videos on specific coins, simply because that's what a lot of people have, you know, seem to be drawn towards, while pulling the same current narrative back into perspective for everybody to understand. All right, catch you in the next one. Take care.